Each November the 10th, Indonesia celebrates the National Heroes Day. The National Heroes Day is celebrated to remember the service of founding father of the nation and the heroes who fought for the freedom of Indonesia for the sake of the next generation. So, what does it mean to us in this area? And has there been a shift of value to remember the heroes? And we will discuss this matter with the President of the National Democracy, Mr. Sayuti Asyathri. Stay tuned. And to understand more about the Heroes Day, we understand that the previous value of heroes is understand because of they have fought about the independence of Indonesia, and they have fought well. And we as the students sometimes studied this in our schools, and the teachers taught us about the values which were displayed by the heroes back then. And we understand that because there were specific struggle that they have used during that struggle. And in this afternoon and this night, we have the privilege to discuss this matter with the President of National Democracy Party, Mr. Sayuti Asyathri. Thank you for joining us this night, sir.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Nice to meet you.
Yes. So, in your point of views, what are the criteria to determine someone to be a hero?
Many criteria, but to make it simple, the important criteria is that they have strong determination, they have good integrity, personal integrity, commitment for the nation. And I think it has been proven that our national heroes, they have the slogans of die, freedom or die. Yeah, because they dedicate themselves for the sake of the nation at the cost of their wealth, their family, their life even.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, what is the importance of celebrating the National Heroes Day?
It's very important. In many countries, it is the day that people of the country, the nation of every country, give a time for themselves to memorize, to internalize the values of the heroic values has been taken. That this is the time that they could internalize those values into their citizens, into the people, their hearts. That makes them valuable to their country, and it is the starting point for the struggle of every nation to remember who are those the heroes of their countries, and what are those that has been fought by the freedom fighters, the heroic struggle that has been performed. And it has to be learned at schools, at the universities, and revised again and again, interpreted again and again, to regain what is called as national identity and to save human dignity. This is a very important point. Many of us now complain about, as a nation, it seems that we lose our national values, national identity, and we are developing as a nation without dignity. Many people just watchers to the programs, agenda of the oppressors. And the oppressors in the nowadays, in the present time, is different from those
on the occupation area.
Or the occupation area. Now they behave, they appear, sometimes couldn't be seen physically, because they use what is called as soft power approach.
Okay.
With this soft power approach, they could explore, exploit, oppress people, and take everything from the people, and the people are getting powerless and powerless, but they don't know who are those behind this agenda, because they do it with the method of soft power approach. This is very dangerous. And we have the problem of educating people. What is said in the preamble of our Constitution, that the aim of the freedom is to enlighten the people, to promote general welfare of the people. And why should be enlightened? Because, among others, the people have to be taught the construction of the oppression, the construction of the domination, and how the people, especially the young people, understand the character, the criteria, the phenomena of this oppressor, domination power, arrogant power, and by then they could avoid it, they could being aware of them, and they could find the solution, remedy to pave the way to promote general welfare of the people. This is the important thing of
the National Heroes Day.
National Heroes.
So do you see that the younger generation nowadays holds that character as a hero?
I think that our education system lack the capability, lack the qualified method to enter this agenda. Because in the education center, we have just succeeded fighting for the accumulation, the number, the amount of the money to fund the education projects. That is the first phase of education progress or struggle. But after that, we are going to enter. Now, what are those, the substance to be effective, to teach the young generation? Until now, Pancasila as a tool of ideology, basic of ideology, is still a discourse to be taught to the young generation.
Yes.
It is at the time of political willingness. We don't talk about what is the substance of Pancasila. How to make Pancasila as an integrity, an integral pasal or article per article.
Yes.
So it will be repeated again. As the oldest time, Pancasila just applied from the principle, the first principle to the fourth principle, but not to achieve the end of social justice as the fifth principle of the Pancasila. Now we have to formulate this Pancasila as an integral, a comprehensive, a coherent philosophy of the state. So it could perform as a tool to respond the agenda of oppression, the agenda of bad corporations, that they play enough effective in America.
Okay.
Although America is trying to release themselves from this bad corporation, it's not an agenda of a country or a nation itself like before. But now many institutions, country institutions, private institutions, many of them play the role of exploitation, exploring, and making the people powerless. They just stand as the watcher of their wealth exploited in front of them, while they are getting starved and starved.
Yeah. So sometimes it is quite easier back then because they know who the enemies are.
Yeah.
But right now, no longer political power that is occupying us. But like what you said, it is also economical
Soft power.
soft power.
Yeah, oligarchy, the economic oligarchs. They pay the officials, They control the official, they control national leadership, and national leadership sometimes are not aware of their agenda, their intervention. But people could see from the policies that released or produced by the official, by the ruling class, that there is a phenomena, a strong phenomena, that those policies have been intervened by this agenda, the agenda of domination, oppression, and intervention.
So, in an effort to find the qualities of a hero under such circumstances, what would you suggest to the younger generations regarding
I think
this?
that the younger generation and the nation as a whole has to develop the consciousness that the next time, in the next period, in the coming years, we have to be aware of the agenda of this oppression.